Hello board, this is a quick little video and I'm going to share my screen right away. I've been meeting with the marketing team and we've been coming up with a marketing plan for fall. I have been kind of hinting that there'd be a big ask coming up, and it is coming up. It is time. So let me go all the way back to the beginning. We're going to go up here to outreach.com. We're going to go up to direct mail. And we're going to come over here to new mover program. So we're going to do a new mover program. We're going to put in our address. I'm just kind of walking all of you through this to show you exactly what we're doing. We've heard about the infamous 5 miles of the church and the demographics of the people. So let's go 5 miles. And here's our demographics right here. Right away with this mailer program, if you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that it says $257 to $334 a month. That's the fluctuation of movers. We have roughly 326 to 424 movers within a month. And you can see that graph down below showing the flux of the moves from month to month over here. We're going to go to next step. And there's a bigger version of that graph kind of showing you the trend of the movers, the expected movers moving forward month to month. It says, I want to send to every address on my list. Yes. The number of limit the number of postcards I send. What this limit the number of postcards I send is, see over here on the right where it could be between 326 and 424. Well, you could have a month where there's, I don't know, 500 movers in a month, and you didn't budget that. You budgeted for 424, and so your price is going to be a little higher. But also you could have another month where it's extra low. You could have 200 instead of 326 movers, and it's going to fluctuate. So it's not a perfect science. But if you are afraid of having a spiked month, you can put a limit on it. We can have that discussion, but right now, just for ease of going through this, we have no limit on it. We go to good or better. Basically, the difference between good and better is sending each new mover 1 postcard or 2 postcard. And 1 postcard is obviously the budgeted move. The 2 postcard is better, not just because 2 is better than 1, but especially when you're moving. I know that for a fact. I was just moving, that you tend to be so consumed with the move. Maybe you saw the postcard in the mail, maybe you put the mail on the side and didn't even get to it for weeks. You're just focused on moving, but that postcard is not the first in your mind, but it is in your mind. You did see a postcard from a local church, and if you're a churchgoer and that grabbed your attention, it's at least somewhere in your mind. Then later in the month, when some of the boxes are unpacked and you're feeling a little bit more settled, you have a follow-up to that first postcard, and your chances of getting that person into the church is far better. So we go next. This one is, we want to extend the first month's mailing. What this is all about is, well, what about the last 3 months or 4 months or 5 months before we thought about doing a campaign? Could we mail to all of those new movers over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever we set it towards? And of course, that would make your first monthly budget extremely high, but you'd be getting a lot more people. For our budgeting purposes, we'll probably be better set just moving forward where we are. So we'll just not extend the first month. So we click to the next step. You can see all of the options we have for postcards. Scroll down here, you see all kinds of postcards that are a possibility, and the list just keeps going on. You can have a cute one here where you're here with his dog. Moving boxes down below, you see little coffee cup, people, cookies, all these things that are kind of warm, friendly, moving. Or you're searching for a church with the binoculars. Here's one, and with a lot of these, you have a chance to put your logo in. So if you look at this person looking at the computer, we can replace the computer screen with our logo or our saying, provoking thought, welcoming, all that sort of thing can go right here. So let's go ahead and click that one, make that our first mailing, and then just kind of randomly click the doormat for our second mailing. and then click next step. First of all, you can see on the right-hand side, the average cost jumped because we did, 2 mailings in a month from $515 to $669 a month, 326 movers to 426, 4 movers. And this is the total cost of the entire mailing program. This is going to be the card mailed, signed, sealed, and delivered, if you will, to the end user. Is going to be the cost. So kind of averaging the price in the middle there for budgeting purposes, making it a clean $600 a month for an ask. So that's $600 a month. We're planning on doing this for August, September, October, November, December. That's 5 months. So you can multiply that number out. Also understand that this number is also research and development. We're trying to see what works and what doesn't work. We have the next 5, 10, 15 years of marketing the church, and this is our first endeavor into it. So we are doing this partially as research and development and seeing what works for our particular church. This is not the only place we plan to be spending money. We also want to spend money in the digital space, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, name anything that's out there. Our sweet spot right now is Facebook, but we would like to expand out beyond that. And there's a cost for digital marketing. The digital marketing is far less than print and mailing marketing, but we would like to be in both fields because both fields are going to have different elements to that. There's a reason why all businesses still do mailing. You're still getting leaflets and magazines in the mail. We all say that they don't work, and we all say we throw them away, but companies wouldn't spend millions of dollars on it if it was not working to some degree. So we want to look into this. It seems to be something that is proven to work for other churches. So we're going to see if it works for our church, but we're also going to do the digital platform. We're also thinking of hiring someone specifically who's an expert in the digital field. We can do the digital marketing on our own, but having someone who's professional, who can read the metrics, can evaluate the results, what is the best time to promote, what is the best time to post a thing, how do we fine tune it? When we're posting something online, we can post it specifically to the LGBTQ community. We can specifically post it to families with young children. We can specifically market it to snowbirds. So whatever we want to, we can tailor that particular post to who we think that post is addressing the most. So anyways, this is going really quick. I know I'm talking fast. I'm trying to keep this to be a short video, but I'm trying to give you a foundation for what we're asking for. The marketing team has given this a lot of thought. We've looked into it, and our total ask between both this postcard marketing campaign to new residents and the social media marketing campaign is a $5,000 ask between now and the end of the year. We really plan it to begin in August, but basically between August and the end of the year, we're hoping to have a $5,000 marketing budget. Again, research and development, we will evaluate to see what works. And if it worked, well, first of all, if it worked, we're probably getting that $5,000 back in the long run. The people power, the manpower we're going to get of other people in the life of the church, just bringing more life to our worship service, more bodies to attend our events and work with missions with us. And of course, tithes and offerings in the plate. So this investment, more than any other investment we make in the church, is something that we're going to see a proven return on investment in the form of dollars and people power as well. But so if it is working and we can fine tune it and make it work even better in the future, adding money or moving money around to what's working and taking money away from what's not working, and then putting some substantial line item in the budget for next year to do a year-long marketing campaign, but something that's been thought through and budgeted from the beginning of the year. we understand that this $5,000 is not in the budget. And we're gonna have to get creative to figure out on how to make it fit into the budget. With that, that's the end of my video. If you have questions before the meeting tonight, I know I'm doing this out on short notice. Email me, call me, text me, smoke signals, whatever. I do it all. So if not, I'll talk to you at the meeting, but I'm trying to reduce the meeting time by giving you as much information ahead of time. I'll see you tonight.